Hi everyone, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. I know I'm a little late with my review chapters for My Hero Academia and Black Clover. As you know, the holidays barely passed for me. I'm Mexican, so literally Christmas lasts for me all the way up to January 6th. So I've been pretty busy just spending time with my family during the holidays, and I honestly haven't had the time for this. Also, I'm already getting ready for the spring semester for college, so my last class of physics, and I could finally transfer. It's been a very long journey. Life has gotten through it, which has taken me a little bit longer than usual, but I'm pretty excited that finally I'm gonna finish my associate. So I'm very excited. Very likely I'm gonna go see my cousin in university since she's already there. So I'm pretty excited for new things coming on in this year. So very likely it got Will said I'll join her in the fall semester. But anyways, I really hope you had an amazing holidays with your family and friends. That's all I could wish for. Honestly, I really love the holidays because I get to spend a little bit time with my family, feel nostalgic about the good things that happened in 2021 and also the not so great things, but everything happens for a reason and you just gotta go along with it. Also, I want to apologize for my fish tank being a little dirty. I hate having it that way, so I'm gonna clean it up sometime next week when I'm off work. And yeah, mostly when I'm off work because I start class on Tuesday, so probably I'll have a little bit of time doing it on Tuesday. That fish tank, it's a pretty big one and it takes me, all day to clean it. It's very big and I do it by myself. My brother once in a while helps me just throw in the water because it's I think it's a 25 gallon or 30 gallon. I don't remember exactly. So it does take me a little while. But anyways, I'm gonna review the chapter from My Hero Academia that came out a couple of weeks ago. I know they were on break and they were on break again, but it was a very wholesome chapter, and the spotlight for that chapter was of Hatsume, one of my favorite characters, My Hero Academia. Also, my brother's favorite character. He loves Mei Hatsume a lot. He just loves her enthusiasm, her character, and personality. He just loves her a lot. And honestly, she's also one of my favorite characters and became literally one of my most favorite characters because of what she says on this chapter. It's just pretty amazing. But first things first, let's summarize like the key points that happened in this chapter, which were many, and it's already setting it up for a war already. So let's begin right away. First things first, the cover for that week's chapter, it's Mei Hatsume. As you know, I even told you the spotlight for this chapter was of Mei Hatsume, and it's a very beautiful cover. I love it. This cover literally is portraying Hatsume's mad skills as an inventor. So the chapter begins, as you know, where we left off. Deja vu, where Hatsume's inventions usually end up in explosions, and Deku was caught in the middle of it, and as the smoke clears, Deku is like completely thrown off that Hatsume's breast fell on top of his face. He's like, danger says did not activate, which made it even more hilarious. We then see Iida telling Hatsume that their costumes need urgent repairs, and they're hoping Hatsume will be able to complete the task. But we see Hatsume telling one to just get them to the item office. But as you know, with the war going on, it's literally impossible. And the reaction that Hatsume has when they explain her this, it literally is like, does she even know what's going on outside? Because she just seems so oblivious to the fact that she's like, Ah, which made it very, very funny. And as both Iida and Deku go inside, we see how much the support department has grown because of the UA barrier, and we learn that they're in charge in maintaining and also improving the UA barrier. We then see Deku telling Hatsume about his damaged gloves and he's hoping she'll be able to fix them. But unfortunately, Hatsume tells him that it's an impossible task to do because they're way too damaged and she doesn't even have the material which they're made from, and she will have to build them from scratch. So it's a no. And it's very hilarious how she even walks away very, very fast after telling Deku no. We see Iida telling her about his armor, but she says that without the spec sheet, she can't do anything. We then see both Iida and Deku wondering about the lack of interest in Hatsume trying to fix their costumes, but of course they learn that literally all of Hatsume's attention has been on the UA barrier in maintaining it and improving it every single second. And it's not just that. When Deku believes this is the main reason why Hatsume doesn't know what's going on outside, because it seems that her attention is just mostly on the UA barrier, she literally tells him just how wrong he is. I mean, she already knows the predicament that all heroes are in. And since they cannot physically fight amongst them, their inventions are a way of them being heroes. And I love that when she said that. I mean, the support course, the students, they cannot physically fight amongst the heroes. Yeah, amongst the heroes. And I mean, Hatsume has a great quirk, Zoom, which will make her honestly a great sniper. Not to the caliber as Lady Nagin, but Hatsume's true strength is in her mind. She's a great inventor, and her saying that her inventions are a way of her of being a hero, and she's absolutely right. And I'm glad they focused this chapter on those who don't really have a good quirk to fight, but they have another way of being heroes. And I just love that. I mean, her speech, it reminded me of Bulma so much. Because Bulma, it's a human. She doesn't have a lot of strength, but she has a great mind power. She's a great inventor. She's a great scientist. And as you know, in a timeline in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, one way she was able to save Trunks' timeline was to invent a time machine to bring her son Trunks back to the future, get the warning, and in a way save that timeline, but also have Trunks become stronger and save his timeline. So it's amazing. It literally she reminds me of Bulma so much. And while they were talking, we see that Hatsume even had the time to invent some gloves for Deku and a new costume for Iida. I mean, that's impressive. I think she created Deku's gloves with her left hand or right hand. Just one hand. That's insane. And once their year is ready, we see both Iida and Deku meet up with Class 1A as they're gonna head outside with Mount Lady. I mean, we could still see that Class 1A is still down in the dumps after discovering who the mole was. And it's understandable that they're not in the mood. Even Mount Lady tells them, I mean, I know what happened to you guys, but we don't even have time to sulk about what happened. I mean, we see Todoroki is very confident that Aoyama will reach out for them, and he has now a clear picture of what he wants to become. I mean, this literally reminded me of the sports festival when, the fight with Deku and Todoroki, the very first time they fought, Deku was able to save Todoroki and help him clear his mind and choose what type of person, what type of hero he wanted to become, something that he has long forgotten because of his traumatic past. So it's very nice to see that Todoroki understands like what Aoyama is going through, and he's very, very confident that Aoyama now knows what type of person he wants to become. On the Kansai region, we finally get to see Neijire, Amajiki, and Fakam together, helping save and rescue some of the civilians in that region. I mean, we also see that Amajiki is still not comfortable being the center of attention. I mean, he's too afraid. Well, not afraid, but too shy to show his face to the public. And I mean, I understand him. I mean, I'm a very introverted person, and it was very, very difficult for me to even do this. But I mean, I enjoy it. It's pretty fun. I mean, I love talking, but once in a while, I do get very, very shy. I just don't feel comfortable opening myself to someone without getting to know that person. I mean, I have like this instinct that I'm like, okay, this person is pretty trustworthy. I feel confident enough to talk to him. There are times where I just don't feel like that. I mean, those introverts out there, you know how hard it is to literally open up. I mean, I do envy those who are extroverts because they're very, very, honestly, very brave for being able to be so open to everyone, being able to talk to anyone. I mean, I even hate talking on the phone. We see that Ryuku, yeah, that's her name. I have a hard time saying her name. She's among the group, and she states that if the number of people keep dwindling, there will be a drop in available information for them. With Fatcom agreeing and stating that now there will be no more sneak attacks and raids at each other, with everyone gearing up for a true all-out war. And yeah, I mean, you know, My Hero Academia is about to end, and it's literally right now starting to set up one final battle. And we even see one of the last scenes for this chapter. I believe it's at the Central Hospital. We see All Might and Hawks together, and we see them discussing a plan B and the other battle that could decide everything. I mean, I'm wondering what this plan B is about. Could there be any connection to the plan that Ayasawa planned after learning that Aoyama was the traitor? I'm very curious if there's some connection to it. I mean, I'm still wondering what could Aizawa thought about being able to do with Aoyama, or who knows. I mean, right now they don't really want to ask too much information to Aoyama because it's still unconfirmed if he has that explosive mechanism like Lady Nagan had. And it was very, very interesting chapter. I'm honestly very, very excited to see what's gonna happen next. I mean, the break should finally be over for next week because it's been quite waiting for the chapters to come out. But you know, once the holidays hit in, hey, the creators need a break, so give them a little break. Don't get so angry. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you for the next video. Bye.